Hi and welcome back. Today I'm bringing you along to get a V-beam laser to hopefully treat some of this constant redness on my chest and my neck. Now, while this looks as if I'm badly sunburned or just really hot, this redness is actually something I've had for many years. And it is a condition known as Poikiloderma of Civatte, which the Cleveland Clinic says is a skin condition that appears as mottled, reddish-brown patches, usually on the sides of the neck, upper chest, and even cheeks. The condition is mainly cosmetic, doesn't cause any symptoms, and has no health concerns. Long-term sun damage is the primary contributing factor. They go on to say that while it is a cosmetic condition, it is also a sign that one may need better sun protection. Now, I use plenty of sun protection now. I really never leave my house without sun protection on my face, neck and chest. And even right now, because I'm sitting in front of a window, I do have sunscreen on my face, neck and chest. But I used to be a sun worshipper. When I moved from Germany in my early 20s to Los Angeles, I made up for all the sun I didn't get in my childhood. I used to bake myself on the beach. And even later on, when I moved to Central California, I competed in triathlons. So I swam, biked and ran under the California sun without any protection. So I have quite a bit of sun damage, not just on my neck and my chest, but all over my body. I used to also have quite a bit of sun damage on my face. But in my early 30s, I was diagnosed with rosacea, and it was quite bad, so I needed treatment. So back then, I had a series of IPL treatments, which didn't just help with the rosacea, but also with a lot of the sun damage. However, I did also have some IPL treatments on my chest and my neck, not as many as on my face, but I would say I probably had about 6 to 8 IPL treatments over the years on my neck and my chest. But unfortunately, while IPL worked really well on my face, it really didn't do much for my chest and my neck. Aside from burning me, I actually have a couple of scars where I had an IPL treatment that was a bit too intense. Now, for those of you not familiar with IPL, IPL stands for Intense Pulsed Light. So IPL is not a laser, but a light, which can pick up a red or brown pigment. So it can help with overall redness, rosacea. It can also help with hyperpigmentation. But like I said, even though this does look like overall redness, unfortunately, I did not have any luck using IPL on my chest and my neck. So just recently, I had a consultation with a laser specialist here in Paris, and he suggested to do a series of V-beam laser to treat this. He did tell me that I needed between 4 and 5 sessions to see some good results. And V-beam is a pulsed light laser that works by delivering rapid bursts of gentle light wavelength to the skin. Once the light hits the skin, it becomes converted into heat energy, which is then absorbed by specific blood vessels or melanin pigmented areas. So basically, a V-beam laser destroys blood vessels or melanin without causing any harm to the surrounding area. The body then heals this damage, and it takes about 4 to 8 weeks for the body to do so. So it does take some time to see results from a V-beam laser. Now, this actually sounds quite similar to IPL treatments, but the difference between IPL and V-beam is that a V-beam laser can use different attachments and settings, enabling it to treat blood vessels of different sizes and depth, whereas IPL works to treat overall redness, not specific blood vessels. Now, while this does look like an overall redness, like I said, unfortunately, I did not have any luck using IPL, so hopefully I will have some better results using a V-beam laser. I actually came across this study, and granted, it is not a very big study. It only involved 20 subjects, and these 20 subjects received a total of 4 V-beam lasers, and they had an average improvement of 49%. So unfortunately, not 100%. And my provider did tell me, I think I already said that that I need between 4 and 5 treatments to see some good results. He also told me that probably I wouldn't be completely able to match the skin on my chest and my neck to my face, but that I would get pretty good results. So if I can reduce this redness by 50%, I would be happy. Now, I was told that the treatment is somewhat painful and that my provider does not use any numbing cream or anesthetic because he said it makes the treatment less effective. So we will see. Like I said, I'll bring you along. We will see how painful it is, hopefully not too bad. And of course, I will show you what it looks like afterwards, as well as the days to come afterwards. So let's go and get a V-beam laser together.
Tests.
Okay.
We are ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I will do many.
Okay.
Ready? Go.
Yeah.
It's okay for you.
It's okay.
Not so painful.
Not too bad now.
Okay. Here now. Let's test again. Okay. It's ready.
It's right. The neck is definitely more hot than the chest.
Yeah.
It's the same setting?
Yes.
Yes. It's much more hot.
Yeah. Ready?
Yep. So I just got back from my treatment, and as you can see, I am even more red than usually. It does feel quite hot and a bit sensitive. So I was wearing a purse across my shoulder and I had to take it off because it was quite sensitive. Now, as far as pain during the procedure, I would say on a scale from 1 to 10, it's so hard to tell, maybe between a 4 and a 5. It's not so much that it's painful, it is just very hot. But at the same time, as the laser fires, the device gives off some cold air, which almost feels wet. And that definitely helps sort of calm down the sensation of the heat. But as more area is treated, it does get harder and harder. So it's not necessarily pleasant, but it's also not too bad. Now, my provider again confirmed that I need between 4 and 5 treatments to see some good results. And he did say that after the first treatment, it won't be pretty. He said there might be some white spots, and you can actually see sort of, obviously it's really difficult to treat everything. So you can see where there are some white areas, and I'm assuming those are the areas he did not treat. and with the second and third laser, I'm sure that will even out. There are a few little welts as well, so it is a bit swollen. So tonight I will just put something calming on here. He did give me a couple of packages, a couple of samples of, I believe, Aven Cicaplast. So I will put that on, and he suggested, my provider suggested, to put that on for about a week. And then I have another appointment in September, so a little longer than 2 months. Initially I wanted to place them about 6 weeks apart because, so it's not ideal obviously to do this in summer because you really have to avoid the sun. But we are not living here forever, and it is much cheaper to have this done here than it is in the United States. In fact, I talked to a friend of mine who had the same treatment on her neck and chest, and she spent $1,000 in New York. I just spent 400 euros, so that's quite a difference. 400 euros is around $450 right now. So because it is cheaper here, I want to have it done here, but we are not going to live here forever, and I really want to make sure to get all the sessions I need in, so 4 or 5 sessions. So ideally I wanted them 6 weeks apart, but here in Paris, I think it's all of France, everybody goes on vacation in August, so my provider is gone in August, so my next appointment is in September, and then hopefully I can space them 6 weeks apart. And you won't see much of a difference in the next few days, so it's really not worth me showing you what this looks like. If it changes much, I will take some pictures and show you, but hopefully as I'm coming along in my treatment, you will see a difference in my videos, and this redness that I constantly have on my neck and my chest will hopefully be much less. So I hope this video was helpful. Any questions or comments, of course, leave them down below. You know, I always love to hear from you. And I would love to know, have you had this treatment? And if so, how did you like it? Was it successful? Any tips or tricks? And please leave all of that down below. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to take a cold shower right now just to cool down and then slather this with some Cicaplast. See you next time. Bye. So I just got out of the shower and I didn't even realize how swollen my skin actually is. So you can see my whole chest and also my neck is full of welts. Surprisingly, they don't hurt. It's not even hot anymore now, but it definitely doesn't look too pretty. I look like a crocodile. So I applied some growth factor serum. This is what I put on. I just got this a few days ago. It's way too soon to tell if I like it or not. I used to use Neogenesis Recovery Serum, which I love, but I have been using the Revive Lash Serum, and it is incredible. So I wanted to give this a try. So this is the Revive Growth Factor Serum. I slathered that on, and then my provider gave me some samples of this. This is just some Cicaplast cream, but instead what I slathered on is this right here. This cream is incredible. It is the PDX Cica Exo Aftercare Cream. I got this on Lux Lip Labs and it is amazing. In fact, I've had this for about 2 weeks and I already reordered it because I don't ever want to be without it anymore. I used this last week, so today is Thursday. Last Thursday I did my medical microneedling, and usually I have quite a bit of downtime after that. I applied this afterwards and for the days after, and it cut my downtime not by half, but definitely by a day or 2. So this cream is incredible. So that is what I slathered on all over my neck and my chest. So I just wanted to show you one more time. It definitely doesn't look too pretty, and I will show you what this looks like tomorrow. Hopefully the swelling will go down, but like I said, it's not hot anymore and it doesn't hurt anymore. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. So it has been about 24 hours since my treatment, and as you can see, my chest is still a bit swollen. My neck is still quite a bit swollen, And then where he treated the broken capillaries on my face, there's a tiny bit of swelling and a bit of redness. But there is no more heat, no more discomfort. So while this doesn't look too pretty, like I said, there is no more discomfort. So I'm assuming that by tomorrow, most of the swelling will be gone. And then again, it's just going to take some time for the body to heal the damage and several treatments to get rid of this redness. Now, I wanted to mention really briefly, I follow Dr. Stephanie Kappel here on YouTube, and I remember her saying that V-beam laser is great for collagen production. And she suggested to get 1 or 2 V-beam lasers per year to help with collagen production. I did ask my provider here about V-beam laser and collagen production, and he said, nope, it doesn't do anything for that. It is just for redness. So who knows who's right? But if I get a bit of collagen production on top of a reduction in redness, that would be lovely. So again, I hope this video was helpful. Any questions or comments, please leave them down below. And please let us know, have you had this treatment? And if so, what were your results? Hopefully within the next few months, we can see a nice reduction in my redness on my chest and my neck. So thank you so much for being here. Until next time, bye.